I think this eyeshadow is nice. 2 minutes before audition, I changed my song. Auditions, you don't go there and already audition for Somizi, Unati, and Rendell. If you wanna audition, guys, now you know the process. So good luck. Hi Beauty Bunnies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, a very warm welcome. If you are a regular, thank you very much for stopping by once again. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you get notified next time I upload another new video. I'm Tsuloko Ushu, and as you can see by the title, today we're talking idols. We're talking the 35 XO Morphe palette. So yes, the reason I'm going to be exploring the 35 XO Morphe palette is because a few months back I uploaded a China Mall makeup haul and it's getting a lot of views. We are close to 2k views now, which is a first for my channel. So I don't know how that happened, but I disabled the comments for that video, and other viewers have been commenting on my other videos that I should review the products, and the recent suggestion was that I review the 35 XO Morphe palette. So here we are, we're gonna be reviewing this palette while I take you guys through my experience when I was auditioning for idols, you know. So yeah, before we get into that, let me get my brush. The palette that I'm going to be exploring is this one, the 35 XO Morphe palette. As you already know, I'm going to be creating a base, so I'm going to be using this Camouflage Matte Concealer, this one, to create a base. So the first thing we're going to do is apply the concealer on my eyelids. So yes, the story starts where I see an advert on TV that auditions for idols are coming soon, which was, I think it was early 2019. Early 2019. I think it was around February. Yes, it was around February. So I see the advert and I'm like, okay, I always wanted to go to idols, right? But then I wasn't confident enough, and also I was back here at home in Christiana and I didn't know anyone in Pretoria. I was not really familiar with Johannesburg, and when I saw the advert the time I was in Pretoria, I was like, you know what, this is probably the universe saying, sis, this is your time to do this, because all this time you had all these excuses why you're not coming to idols, or you're not making means to go to the areas of auditions, right, to the cities where they audition. So right, so I'm like, I'm in Pretoria and I don't stay very far from State Theatre, so this is it. I'm convincing myself that, you know what, I'm going to audition for idols. Pause. And the next thing that you're going to apply is this translucent loose powder. I tell my colleagues about it and then they're like, yeah, that's a pretty good idea, you should actually do it. So I was like, okay, I'm definitely doing this. So yeah, I wasn't really like at that time I couldn't remember when was the last time I seriously sang. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to get a vocal coach, right? I got a vocal coach a week before the audition date. I searched on the internet and then I got this lady, she also stays in Pretoria. I called her and she's like, oh, I'll really be glad to help. She gave me her address and we arranged all of this on a weekend. Our first session was scheduled for Monday after work, so we made arrangements because she's got other clients. So I told her that I have to go to work first and then I will see her after 4, which was basically between 4:30 and 5, right? So she charged like 150 rand for a 30-minute session. I paid already for the whole week, and then yeah, I got there. Okay, before that, the first color that we're gonna be applying, it's this one. It's called Just Friends, right? So I'm gonna be applying it all over my crease. Let me get my mirror. It was on a Monday. Monday I go to her place. So I'm applying this color all over my crease. It's called Just Friends, but then it's just a brownish color. If you don't have this palette, you can just try a brown color. So yeah, I get to her place, and the first thing we do, she teaches me, like she gives me the basics. The basics are like she taught me about posture and how to articulate words, and you know, the simple stuff. That was our first session, our first 30 minutes session, because I took 30-minute sessions throughout for the whole week. So yeah, we do that, and then she asked me, do you have like specific songs in mind that you would want to audition with? And I proposed Utando by Naima K and Like I'm Gonna Lose You by Megan Trainor and John Legend, right? Cool. So she's like, okay, sing them to me so that I can, you know, we can explore your voice and hear how we can manipulate it, right? And I do that, and then she's like, okay, I hear the songs, and go home, and then I will listen to the songs, and tomorrow when we come here, then we can, you know, get into the real work. Cool. Okay, we're gonna move into our next color. Our next color, okay, now that I'm content with this one, it's going to be Chama. Chama is this one. It's a dark brown color, right? I'm still using the same brush, this one. It's a, oh, I forgot to tell you that it's a 234 Look Smoky Shader. So I'm going in with Chama. I go to this lady, we go again, and then she's like, okay, I listened to the songs, I got the feels, like I got the idea of the song and how of the songs and how we're going to do them, right? So now now that she's familiar with the songs and she have studied them, she teaches me how to breathe, how to, you know, make sure that you have enough air to sing a song to a certain, you know, length until your next breathing break, right? So yeah, we do that, and it was very nice. I learned all that. Now, you know, my confidence was going up. Oh guys, I'm applying this color on the outer corners of my eyes, right? So I don't really have anything in mind as to what look am I looking for or which look am I going for. I'm just, you know. So I get there, and then we practicing, like proper practice, like extensive practicing. Because now I can be practicing 2 songs simultaneously. She's like, yeah, I really love your tone. And now we actually trying to decide on which song am I going to audition with. That's what we did on day 4. Day 5, I went back, and then I was communicating with her on WhatsApp. She told me that, you know what, tomorrow I'm not going to direct you, I'm not going to give you any direction, you are auditioning tomorrow, right? I get to her, she's sitting down, she's like, okay, welcome. She asked me my name, like she was too formal. Then after that, she's like, okay, you can go ahead and audition. So I auditioned, and after that, when I was almost done with my first song, she's like, okay, wouldn't you like to try like an African song, like just pretending as if she's a judge? And then I auditioned, like I sang Naima K, Utando. I went back home, and then Saturday morning, I woke up very, very early. And then I bathed, I went to the State Theatre. I got there around 5 a.m. in the morning, and the queue was already long because there are people who already slept there, like who spent the night at the State Theatre, right? Sharp. Okay guys, after applying this color, I'm going to go in with a shimmery color, which is the Chase, this one, which is like a shimmery brown shade. So the queue is very long, and then yeah, on the queue I get myself a friend, this lady, and then we also talk. She's like, you know what, this is not the first time I am here. And I'm like, okay, that's very nice. At least now I'm with someone who's been here before. She'll like give me the heads up on what to expect, and she tells me everything, of which I'm not going to tell you now because it will just ruin the whole video. You just know everything. Around 9, the queue started to move, so we are being moved inside State Theatre. So we we move inside, and then we are moved to you know, when you are inside, there's a stage, and there's where the audience sit. So we're sitting where the audience are actually sitting, you know, when Idols is at State Theater. And by the stage there was a lot going on. They had competitions, people were dancing, and they were winning what's this, oh, now I remember, they were winning USBs and power banks and all that. So it was nice. It didn't even feel like, you know, we are there to audition. It was so nice. They were playing music, you know, and all that. It was so nice. So we had, okay, I'm gonna leave a video here where we had like different characters, guys, and there was this guy who I think he's a comedian. So he made the whole experience nicer for us because he was actually kind of entertaining us. So now I am blending the two colors, guys. As you can see, I'm blending the two colors in the middle. So I'm gonna go in with a shimmery color again on the side. After that, we are being moved from the audience seats. We are being moved to the stage, like in a queue, and then we are going to register our names. Or before that, we were given like I think it's a list of terms and conditions, like a contract kind of thing, and then you sign it, you write your name, and then you sign it, as in like you accept the terms and conditions of auditioning and of Idols and all that, right? And then we move to the stage. When we get to the stage, we are being registered, and then we are allocated numbers. I will post the picture here that shows my number. I forgot what number it was, but I think it was 2000 and something, right? And then after registering, you are being moved to a section where there are seats. So you guys are gonna wait there, and then someone is gonna come, and then it's gonna select like 10 of you guys. So she's going to take 10 of you, and then you guys are going to another room. So when you get to that room, you are not going inside. We're gonna sit outside. Like the 10 of us are gonna sit outside and wait for our turns to audition. So 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes, I mean, I think it was like 2 minutes before that, my friend, luckily we were taken, and then we went to audition for the same person. She's like to me, what are you gonna audition with? And then I tell her, no, I'm gonna sing what's this, like I'm gonna lose you by Megan Trainor. She's like, you should go for something African, it's gonna benefit you. I'm like, you're probably right, I should go for that. 2 minutes before audition, I changed my song. Bad idea. So alright, I get in there, or I was like number 3 from the queue. I get in there, and then the guy's like, okay, what's your name? I tell you my name, and then he records my number, and it's like, okay, you can sing. And okay, guys, here's the part that surprised me. Okay, it didn't surprise me because my friend had already told me. Those were like preliminary auditions. You don't go there and already audition for Somizi, Unati, and Rendell. You get there and you audition to someone else. I think they are, I don't know, music what, maybe music conductors or teachers or just, you know, judges. But yeah, you get there and you audition for them, and they're like, okay, it's fine. They're gonna determine whether you're gonna go to the next round. And yeah, so I auditioned, not even 3 seconds into my song, it's like, okay, can you just move to the chorus? And I'm like, okay, that threw me off a little. So yeah, I moved to the chorus. Again, I'm singing Utando by Naima King, and it's like, okay, thank you, you can move along. All right, okay, I leave the room, and then someone else enters. After we've all auditioned, the people that I came with, the lady comes again, and then okay, she takes the paper from the guy inside, and then she says, okay, you guys can follow me to the next room. All right, we get to the next room, and then there's another guy in the next room, and this time we don't stand outside, we all go inside. When okay, I'm using the charmer again to intensify the color of this eyeshadow right on the sides. So we get there, it's like, okay, number 2 something, just a random number or the person that they chose. Please step forward, you made it through to the next round, and the rest of you can go home. All right. So from what I heard from my friend, she told me that, okay, I was not chosen, I didn't make it through to the next round, and she told me, you know what, from here they're going to call you back and you're gonna come and audition again, maybe to until they get, okay, let's say they want 15 people in Pretoria, it's an example. They're gonna audition until they get the number that they want, right? So I think they're gonna move again in tens. Those that made it from the first round, they're gonna be, you know, grouped into 10 people, and they're going to audition for another person, and he's also going to choose one until they get the number that they want, right? And then after that, me and my friend left, and because I was very hungry, I didn't eat that day because I was so nervous, guys. Like, I was so nervous. I didn't want to eat, and you know, I was reading everything about auditioning that you shouldn't eat you shouldn't eat oily things or deep fried things for that whole week. I wasn't eating anything like that. I was just, you know, keeping it healthy. So guys, I'm gonna use a darker color. I'm gonna use black to intensify my the outer corners of my eyes, because I like it when it's intensified, right? So yeah, I go to KFC, I get something to eat, and then I go home immediately. I was a bit disappointed in myself because I really I felt like that's like, it's an opportunity, I should grab it with both hands. But now I got, you know, a bit threw off by the judge when he said, you know what, just move to the chorus. And I'm like, God, please give me a chance to do what I'm here to do. But overall, guys, apart from being disappointed, I'm very happy that I tried it out. It was, you know, it was nice. It was a really nice experience. You know, it was so nice, we even forgot that we were there to audition. Okay guys, let me just finish this whole look, you know, apply mascara and eyeliner and lipstick, and then we'll just wrap up this video. Okay guys, I went to do I contoured my face, I applied mascara and lipstick, and then I almost forgot the other part of the video, and I'm gonna be using the Show Some Skin. It's a darker brown, this one, Show Some Skin. I'm gonna be applying it here underneath my lower lashes. I'm just gonna apply a bit, just a little bit. Yeah, I think that's enough. And then I'm gonna use let's use Just Friends, this one, to blend it out. I think this eyeshadow is nice. I think, okay, reviewing this eyeshadow palette, I can say it's good. The colors are popping the way they're supposed to be. They just, like, if I would have used a normal eyeshadow, the fact that I bought it at China Mall doesn't make any difference. So I really like how the colors are popping out. And that is it. And back to idols. If you wanna audition, guys, now you know the process. So good luck. Everyone who wants to go and audition, you are welcome to. So yeah, that was a very nice experience. Idols is just a great show. So maybe one day I will go back and audition, but not now, not anytime soon, because, you know, priorities have changed, dreams have also changed, so we focus on different things. So yeah, that was my experience with idols, and that was it from our Morphe XO palette. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you happen to like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you have a question or a suggestion, please leave it in the comment section. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do that right thing, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you get notified next time I upload another fire video. And until next time, mwah, mwah, mwah.